Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Wellbeing. I forgot the name of it.
Episode 9.
Episode 9, but I got the words mixed up. So we're talking about mental health awareness, seeing as it is Mental Health Awareness Week. And we thought we'd share some of our tips, maybe some of experiences, but we'll just go from there. But I know a lot of people will be talking about this week, there's a lot of awareness weeks. They are really important, and it's good to talk about it as we know with mental health awareness, right?
Definitely. I think we're seeing a slight improvement, aren't we, in acknowledging issues with mental health. So that's a good thing, and obviously this week's doing that. Yeah. But we've got a way to go still, haven't we?
I think so. Yeah, I think there's a lot. So there has been a lot. Like we were just saying off camera, there's been more. People are talking about it more. I still think there's a stigma, and even I struggle with, the actual talk. I don't mind talking about what's happened in the past and stuff, but when I'm having like a down time, sometimes I think, should I say anything, whatever. Yeah. And it's nothing major like where I've been before. It wasn't major then, but for me at the time it felt major. If that makes sense. So
if you are suffering with your mental health, it's massive, isn't it? It's sometimes the all-encompassing thing, isn't it, in your life? Yeah. And I think it's really nice to be able to remove the taboo and to be able to talk about it. Yeah,
you've got to find the right people to talk to, because I think I made sometimes a mistake with talking to them, and it got a little bit used against me.
Yeah, and then that can make your mental health worse.
Yeah,
so
it does.
If you talk to people that aren't supportive and they don't understand, then you're going to end up feeling like there's something wrong with you when there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
You're just reacting to a situation in your life. Yeah. And it's circumstantial, and then from those circumstances you feel a certain way. Yeah. And so that would just make you feel worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You can imagine.
It's funny enough. But it's no one's fault. It's just because I always say I got to take responsibility for kind of allowing that as well. Yeah. If that makes sense. But anyway, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent over here. I'm actually reading. I don't know. Do you ever watch the SAS? On Channel 4, yeah.
Oh, bless you. I don't actually watch TV.
No,
but,
true.
Yeah.
Well, and one of the presenters on there, and I'm reading his book at the moment. His name's Jason Fox, and it is quite interesting because he's obviously an elite soldier, but he's talking about how that come upon him. Really, it's quite interesting.
A lot of soldiers really
suffer,
exactly. Don't they?
Yeah.
And in fact, a story from my own personal experience is. One of my good friends, he was on the front line in Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
And he was a great guy, you know, and really, really, really fit as a fiddle, and life and soul of the party. Yeah. And when he came out of the military, he became a photographer. Yeah. But he couldn't settle in that new identity. Yeah. And nobody knew. And this is going way back. This is probably going back 5 years. Nobody knew he was suffering. Yeah. And really, really sad. He actually committed suicide.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So it's really, really sad. And God rest his soul, because I was quite close with him.
Yeah. Oh.
But what I'm trying to get at is that nobody knew how he was feeling. Yeah. And even me, I was really close to him. Yeah. I didn't actually realise that he was struggling with his mental health.
From what I gather in this book, it must be quite tough. Yeah. Because in that unit, feel like they're letting each other down. Yeah. And I must admit, that's kind of how I felt a little bit. Like I need to be strong, and I need to be able to do this and do that.
Especially for men as well. Because men tend to think that if they say they need support, that makes them look weak and vulnerable.
I don't know. I just felt like I had to. I don't know if I felt that more, that I had to carry it.
Yeah,
so long. It seems so long ago.
To be the man and to carry the responsibility.
Yeah, not to put that. I didn't like to put that on, and that's really my problem. Is I didn't want to put that onto someone. Yeah, didn't want them to worry, even though you naturally end up doing that anyway.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
You don't. Yeah, so that happens anyway. So it just.
The thing is that it's the more we talk about it, and the more we become comfortable talking about mental health is great, because things like people sort of trying to keep it inside and internalising everything can cause suicide. So it's really important that people can reach out, and maybe we all need to be a little bit more aware of people around us in our close circle.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's difficult because I just didn't have a clue.
No.
I was so shocked.
Yeah.
Like, obviously really upset that he would feel like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's something that can affect so many people.
Definitely.
Even those people that you think are okay as well.
Yeah.
They may not be.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. So, obviously, yoga instructor, martial arts, fitness, kickboxing instructor, whatever. So, I guess you get a lot of clients that go for this or going for this.
Yeah.
We do.
A lot of my students that are coming to yoga, they want to heal.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily want to get a six-pack, although that can be a side effect of doing regular yoga or any exercise,
Yeah.
But they come for the whole approach of balancing the mind, the mental health, the emotional health, the spiritual health, and the physical health. And that's why people come, and they want to heal as well. Yeah. And people might not tell you that, but most of the students that come are coming for that reason.
The same, I would say. Not most, but a lot, definitely. Yeah. So, and sometimes you don't. Again, you kind of can. Sometimes you can tell. You might. And sometimes, you can see, especially if they start smashing out, punching on a bag. And you might say something as a motivational, whatever it may be, and then I used to often spot it, just be a look on their face, sometimes a little bit emotional, but but it was good. So same as anything, if you could walk down the road just go out and have a walk, isn't it? It's just to get that chemical going. But I think when you work, see doing some extreme, you get the adrenaline going, and then that with your class, and then you get that relaxation and the calm. So it's working. You get a good balance, I guess. Yeah. But any form of exercise,
it's great.
But I also know how hard that is when you're in that moment, and you just don't want to go out, and that's okay.
You might not even feel like getting out of bed.
No, definitely not. No.
A lot of people with severe mental health issues probably really struggle just to even get out the door.
I used to get so tired. It'd be such a effort to come in to do my job, and then I had to be quite high energy as well. So then I exert a lot. Yeah, and then Sunday, I just want to sleep, and then I couldn't sleep. Yeah, so I'd wake up and now I'm awake.
You were tired, but why?
Yeah, sleep all the wrong times. But I'm kind of gotta just allow yourself to go through it a little bit.
Yeah, processing and actually being okay and accepting that you are feeling like that, and that's just the way it is. Yeah. And what can I do about it? And okay, this is not permanent. This is only temporary.
And it does get better.
Reminding yourself of that.
Yeah, it does get better.
So I think, a combination of kind of surrounding yourself with the right support group and understanding people that aren't going to judge you. Yeah. And then making sure you're taking care of yourself. So great exercise. Yeah. Obviously, you're going to recommend kickboxing, and I highly
recommend both.
So that's great.
I recommend both.
And yoga, and even just like going for a nice walk in nature as well.
Yeah.
Just sort of being kind to yourself, isn't it? And trying to take a little bit of time out for you as well, so you're not too overwhelmed. You're not doing too much. Yeah. Sometimes you need to step back and have a bit of a processing time. Don't you?
You do. Yeah. You need a. Sometimes you've got to soften up to harden up a little bit anyway. I'm trying to remember some advice. Mum, she was a secretary, but she worked in a day hospital for, can't say hospital. A day hospital. So it was, for mental health. And I think one of the nurses there used to say, when you're that, you just got to tie yourself to get
it's almost like fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah. Just have the courage, and then the courage to do it, or get yourself out, and then the confidence will grow, self-esteem will come back. It's always a byproduct of
step by step.
Yeah, definitely. And it's okay to have those whatever days.
Yeah, and also some sort of support groups that you can research online. Samaritans, you can go and speak to them as well, can't you? Yeah. And I don't think they cost anything, do they? You just drop in and see them, so you can see the Samaritans. Or there's
talk.
Yeah, talk. Yeah. And there'll be local mental health services that you can look into to kind of give you that extra support.
Yeah.
But
I find what works for you, because
Yeah.
a friend of mine just going through stuff at the moment, and he's just trying different things, and yeah, that's cool. And if someone's saying, you know, if you know someone that's going through that process, is just, you know, don't think, oh, why are you changing it? Why are you doing something different? They're maybe just finding their way at the moment.
Yeah, because everyone's different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't rush it. Don't. I think that's that.
And talk
just that
therapy
time.
might not work for everyone.
No, that's right.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of a real individual journey, isn't it? Finding what works for you, that balance.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my top tips, and you know, just reach out. Don't keep things inside. Don't internalize it.
No.
Make sure that you're asking for help if you need it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And if you're supporting someone, remember you need some time out as well, and it's okay to say to someone, don't feel bad about saying I can't today.
Yeah.
It's got a bit too much. If it has got a bit too much, then it is okay to do that. Don't feel guilty or bad about it. Sometimes my mum had to say that to me, and it's perfectly okay. But just to take that little step back and don't feel bad about that, because when you are supporting, it's.
Well, you also need to
you're
be balanced yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're probably going to be experiencing that as well.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. It kind of you're taking that on, so you do need to keep an eye on yourself.
Take care for yourself
Yeah,
as well.
and not to feel bad, guilty about it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's a long one today.
That was a long one. We could keep going and going.
Probably.
couldn't we?
All right. So thanks for watching. Obviously, if you've got any comments, drop them in below. Whether it be on the podcast or the live video, and share it all. And we'll see you. Oh, I'm not here next week.
Oh yeah, you're not here,
So
you won't hear from us next week.
You're not going to go on your own?
No, definitely not.
Get Paolo in or something.
We'll wait for your return.
All right. So it's
definitely.
probably going to be about 2 weeks, and I'll go away again.
Yeah.
I need some holidays.
So just keep your eyes peaked on the page.
Yeah.
And obviously you can share this with people, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So while we're not around for these couple of weeks, perhaps a couple more shares, you know, spreading this help a little bit further might be a great thing. So we'd really appreciate that, guys.
Or drop us some comments on some ideas you want us to chat
Drop
about.
us some comments.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want help with, what you want tips with, and we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.